Hello dear friends, hope you all are doing very well and welcome back to my channel and thank you for keep coming again and again in my channel, and I want to thank you those one or two viewers who used to come again and again. I want to thank Meha for supporting me and for watching my videos. You are my better half. In today's video I am going to discuss about that why Apple became so popular company and why Apple became trademark. As I said you earlier that my only purpose of making video is that I want to become confident in front of camera, and this is the one skill I want to adopt in my life. So that's why I have been making random video. Just I am in the trial period. I know that I have so many of flows, I can't speak and everything. I have lots of problem while I am making the videos, but I want to be very natural within the 1 year of time span. That's why I have been trying this. I don't know that what will be the result, but I have one objective that in 1 year of time span I'm going to speak very naturally in front of camera, and this skill I want to achieve within the 1 year of time span. So let's start with this video. Today I'm going to speak about the story of Steve Jobs, and which he was lectured, and Steve Jobs is the founder of Apple company, and he lectured this all those things what I'm going to speak in the video in the Stanford University during the convocation program to the convocating student. So that's why this is the very important video. So while delivering the lecture, while he was preparing himself for the lecture, at the beginning he has said that always connect the dots, but not by looking forward, but looking backwards. I mean, in our life experience, whatever past experience we have, that all everything has one kind of purpose. You may be thinking that it has no purpose, but immediately you won't realize, but at the time period, so at the in future you will get to know that at the whatever past experience or in the past whatever I have decided, so everything has some kind of purpose. So it has made my future very easy. So you can see that as from the Steve Jobs life, that Steve Jobs was admitted himself in the Stanford University, and Stanford, after admitting in Stanford University, he found that traditional studies is not for him, and he was found that traditional studies are very boring. So that's why he had choose that I'm not going to pursue any course, and he has dropped out from the 6 month of his course because he don't want to means spend money on the education, the traditional education. So he want to work on the skills. So during that period he has very financial issue also. So he used to sleep, he didn't have any room, but he used to sleep in the friend's room, and he don't have proper food also, but he used to take proper food within the 6 days, means within the 6 days of interval, where he used to walk for the 7 miles in the mandir for a proper dinner. But whenever he dropped out from the education, from the traditional education, he has nothing to do in future. So he has decided that I'm going to do something. So he has interested in the calligraphy. Calligraphy is a education where we are going to know about the graphics and how to write the things, those all the writing skill, that Times New Romans, all those the whatever the typing styles we have. So we are going to read all those things in the calligraphy education. So here choose that I'm going to means going to read in calligraphy education. So he has enrolled himself, means first he has dropped out from the Stanford University, and after that he has choose that I'm going to study the calligraphy, and he knows that it won't help him to get a job and anything, but he was interested in calligraphy. That's why he has chosen, and he has left that course, that traditional course which he has enrolled himself and after in the Stanford University, and he has dropped out after 6 months of education, and he knew that it is not for me and I am not interested for pursuing all those like traditional studies. So after enrolling himself in the calligraphy course, so he has completed that and he found interest in that, and he has learned so many things, but those things actually not worked. Means he didn't get any job by the best of the calligraphy education. But when he founded Apple company, that time calligraphy was the main thing to become Apple so successful, because he has whatever he has introduced, that Time New Romans or whatever pixel you get in the Apple phone or MacBook or whatever writing pattern or animation, whatever you see, this is all from the idea of Steve Jobs, which he has learned in the calligraphy education from the 10 years back. So whatever experience we have been means we had in the past, actually this has all purpose in future also. So we need to know this thing, that we always get very upset about our the past experiences, but we never pose ourselves and learn about those things, that in future this will be beneficial and it has some kind of purpose. Immediately you won't feel that it has any kind of purpose, you will feel yourself very bad about those things, that those past experience. But in future you will be very grateful for that past experience. So that's why always think that, don't think about the future, right? Always connect the dots from looking backward. Whatever experience you have, everything has kind of purpose, so always look backward and connect the dots, so it will give you the best future. That is the first is the explanatory thing he has said, that always look connect the dots by looking backward. The second thing he has explained about that, he has founded the company Apple, but within the time span of means after the sale wise Apple was doing very well, even the design wise also Apple was doing very well, everything was very well in the Apple company, and Apple became $2 billion of company and within few years of time. But that time the organization has decided, that company organization or board members has decided that he is not suitable for our company, so he has fired from his own company, means he has founded the company Apple, but he is fired by means other people in the sense the board member, means in company there are so many board member also. If you are founder of the company, there are so many investor also in that company, they have some board member, so whatever they are going to decide, you have to you have to accept that and you have to follow that. So that board member has decided that the Steve Jobs is not suitable for Apple company, so he need to fire, means actually he himself like give resignation. So that's why you need to know that he has built the company, but he is fired from his own company. In that time period he was very sad, very depressed, but after that he has explaining, means in the lecture he has said that, so whenever suppose you have nothing to do and you know that you have built something and now you are eliminated from that group or from that team, from that company, now you have lots of opportunity to learn new things. And during that phase, whenever he fired from that company, he has founded two company, and two company became so popular. Even now also you are get to know that whatever animation cinema you watch, that Pixar, you can see that either it's Disney or either it's the Pixar, right? So the cinema like Toy Story, this all cinema are from the Pixar studio. So the Pixar studio is founded by, actually the idea behind Pixar to great is the Steve Jobs. So that time he has founded this Pixar. Actually the Pixar was a company previously, it was some different name. He has the he played the most of the part and he is the major stakeholder or the shareholder in this company Pixar. So that time he has invested $10 million in this animation studio, and now it's become so much so many a $1 billion company. So that time he has built Pixar. Even he has founded another software company that is called as the Next, that is also a $1 billion company. So when he fired from Apple company, that time he knew everything and he put everything right for the company, whatever he had learned as a software programming to that hardware things, everything he has adopted, everything whatever knowledge he had, everything he put on that particular thing, right? But later what he has done, later he has founded two company. One is Pixar company, that is means the popular company, that popular animation company, animation studio you can say. And the second thing is that he has made that Next. Actually the Next used to do like it is also kind of computer company and software company also, you can say that. He has built two company after getting fired from his own company. So he has some kind of like spirit that if I have nothing to do, if I am nothing, if I am in zero, still I have something to learn, so something I can make. That belief, that confidence was in him. So that's why he's so successful, right? So after later that Apple company again talked with him, and they bought the next company. Even Steve Jobs was again in the Apple company, means again the company board member has requested him to come again. So that's why. So again he has came, and but during that period he has made $2 billion company, means it's equivalent to the Apple. So the thing is that when in our life we are going to get so many of disaster and so many unpredictable thing will going to happen in our life, but the thing is that we need to learn this thing that if we are zero but still we have lots of things to do, that confidence is very required in our life. So this is the second thing. And the third thing what he has explained in this lecture is that in the Stanford University convocation lecture is that he has said one thing, that he used to wake up at the morning and he go to the mirror, he stand in front of the mirror. After that he speak to himself that suppose today is my last day of my life and I'm going to do this thing. So if this is my last day, so would I am going to do this thing? So if the answer repetitively come no, 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 so he won't do that. So this is the thing he has learned from his life, that the 30 years he used to ask himself that he used to remember his date every day, that I am going to die. So I need to ask this question every day, that he has been doing that for the 30 years, that he used to stand in front of the mirror and he used to ask that I'm going to, suppose he is going to make some investment or he is going to do something, right? So he simply stand up in front of the mirror and he asks himself that today is my last day of my life, and he realize himself and he feel himself as that way, that today is my last day of my life. Is I'm going to do that thing? Would I am going to do that thing? If the repeatedly that question, that answer come no, no. If today is my last day, I am not going to do that thing. So he won't do that thing. So this is the life lesson he has got. And the one famous quote from the Steve Jobs life is that his famous quote is that stay hungry and stay foolish. यानी कि हम लोग को हमेशा कोई ना कोई चीज़ सीखना चाहिए, हर दिन उसका क्रेविंग होना चाहिए, और हम लोग को हमेशा फुलिश होकर रहना चाहिए, हम लोग का कोई ना कोई चीज़ जानने का कोशिश हर दिन करना चाहिए. सो दिस इज़ द थिंग दैट द थ्री थिंग हम लोग इससे सीखते हैं कि हम लोग को एक चीज़ कॉमन है, जो हम लोग का जो पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस है, पास्ट एक्सपीरियंस हैज सम काइंड ऑफ पर्पस, सो इट विल शेप आवर फ्यूचर. दिस इज द फर्स्ट. Second thing is that if you have nothing to do, still you have so many things to do. You have so many things to learn, and you have new you, right? Second thing. And third thing is that you need to remember your death every day. So it will be very easier for you, that you will have the good connection with your friends, with your family, with your partner, with your colleagues, everything, right? So you need to ask that question also, that if today is my last day of my life, so what I am going to do that, what I am going to do. So if the answer is no, don't do that. Thank you for watching, and keep coming again and again, and thank you.